Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again. Well, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season, fellas. It's time for California. After that, we're going to be heading out to whatever track this is. Let's wait, and it's Richmond. So you got Richmond, Dover, Kansas. What is this? I think this is Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. Another road course race. That's going to be fun. Texas, Phoenix, and then yours truly, Homestead. So my point is that we got 2 months pretty much left of the season. We're the points leader by 114. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Let's see how this one shakes out. We're still looking for a Cup Series contract. We're Prestige level 7. There's only 10 prestiges, so it's 10 stars. So we're a 7-star driver. Clearly one of the top prospects in the NASCAR circuit. And, you know, not to be that guy, but we're probably better than some of the back markers. Statistically, I mean, we've won 8 Busch races. Look at our team this year. I mean, this is like, if this is like 2007 Hendrick Motorsports, but in the Busch years. Like, could you imagine having the speed Hendrick Motorsports had in 2007, and they told all their drivers to go run the Busch Series full time? This is what you would see, just obliterating the whole field. So he wins the truck race at New Hampshire. It's gonna be Clausen. Get it done at Craftsman's Sylvania 200. Alrighty, folks, so let's go for the Busch Series 300. Yes, you heard that right. Busch Series 300. They literally did. Look at the top of the right screen right now. Look, it says Busch Series. Busch Beer is in NASCAR 06. Reminds me of the Winston Cup Series banner or billboard that's in NASCAR Thunder 2003 at the Daytona Road Course in the infield. Anyways, green flag. Here we go. 12 laps. I don't know if this is a shorter race or a longer race than the spring. It might be the same distance. I don't know. Let me tell you, tire wear here is this is by far the hardest track in the game because tire wear is a bugaboo. I just want to just get through turn 1. Okay? I'm 3 wide right now. I got Edwards. I got Labonte. Look, someone's got to give. I got to get to the bottom. I'll give you the spot, Labonte, but you got too many drivers behind you who's going to run me over. I don't care about position right now. Just get me through the first lap or 2, and then let's settle in. There's way too many cars packed up right now. This is a track where you just got to race the racetrack, guys. You cannot race the competition. You got to race the racetrack. Let the car come to you. Now, if my calculations are correct, this is coming from a cat who's horrible at math. When we did testing for the spring race, when I was working on the setup, getting it better, if I remember correctly, it was lap 5 that the tires were yellow, okay? And in lap 6, they were like falling off a cliff, give or take. So my point is that we need to prepare for that. We need to be mindful of that. Don't push the car. Just let it come to you. If we don't win this race, I could care less. We're 114 points ahead of Carl Edwards as far as I'm concerned. As long as, if Edwards finishes, you know, 42nd, we need to finish 41st. That's all we have to do, and we're good. We have over 500 points, I think, on Kenseth. So, that's the only thing we're worried about is that number 60 purple car behind us. It's a very good-looking paint scheme, I might add. Brian Vickers making some noise down below, and of course you have Kyle Busch, that Lowe's car on the outside. He's boogieing. This is a fun track, and it's interesting. You know, we just ran Michigan before Bristol, and now we're running Fontana. That's kind of cool how they used to run the Michigan weekend, the 2-mile. They go to Bristol, and then they go back to another 2-mile. I kind of like that a little bit. I like that. Kenseth looking for another Busch Series win. I think Edwards has 5 wins. Kenseth has 3. We have 8 wins. So if Kenseth can get on a hot streak in the last, 2 months of the season, we could potentially have all 3 drivers with 5 wins. That is like astronomical. And to add even more, depth to that, the Cup Series has 2 races at Daytona and 2 races at Talladega. We only have 1 race at Talladega and 2 races at Daytona. Cup Series only has 2 road course races. We technically have 3. 2 Old Spice and 1 Watkins Glen. So the wild cards are pretty similar, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like in the Cup Series, when you get on a hot streak, you get on a hot streak. In the Busch Series, they're just there's so much different drivers. You know, you have the full-time guys, and then you have the cup leeches that come in. It's pretty difficult to win a lot of races. I don't know. I feel like the schedule, though, is more or less forgiving on the Cup Series, maybe than the Busch Series. Actually, no, because there's too many flat tracks on the Busch Series. I take that back. Yeah, the Busch Series is definitely easier in terms of schedule. I don't know what I'm thinking there. But I just feel like the competition is just so intriguing in the Busch Series. With the part-timers like Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart showing up every week, it's one thing to run second, but it's another to win at the Cup sister events. These guys are pitting lap 6, and our tire wear has been fantastic, by the way. Look, I'm going to concede the position to Kyle there. I know we just lost a buttload of time, but I don't want to get ran over or run someone over. I'm going to go ahead and pit here. I don't want to run out of gas. Tony Stewart, he's going to not give us a break there, so we had to slow up. All right. I'm not touching the car. I put a lot of work into the setup for this car. We're not going to sneeze on it, guys. Oh boy, how y'all doing out there? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love this racetrack. Fontana is just such a beautiful, beautiful racetrack. I wish they would just like pick it up and transport it to Texas. Could you imagine if they had a track like Fontana, like outside of Houston? That would be so freaking cool, man. I know Texas used to have Texas World Speedway, but like, dude, I would freaking live there. I mean, I love 2 miles racetracks. I wish IndyCar would run more of them. You know, I wish they would run the Poconos, the Michigans. Heck, I think it'd be cool if they built a new one, you know? They haven't built a cathedral of speed in a long time in motorsports, and at least American motorsports. The only thing they build nowadays, it seems like 1.5 miles or short tracks. Or road courses, you know, COTA, you could throw that in there. But I'm talking about like a true cathedral of speed, 2 mile, you know, or Daytona, Talladega, something like that. Something that just is freaking ridiculous on paper. They have not built something like that in a long time, guys. Fontana was the last one, and, you know that way. I think it was built in 97, but I think it was, the first race was 97 or 98. This is going to get kind of tight here. And I think the track was they first struck ground 95. Interesting enough. All right, so the 107 car is on pit road. He's trying to really stretch his fuel. Oh, this is dicey. Car's on the inside. Got to stay on the outside, so I got to check my speed to match it. There we go. Thank you, Labani. You cut me a huge break there, bud. I appreciate that. We're 18th, though. Guys, we're freaking 18th. We were running top 5. Now I'm going to have to hook and book, trying to get by our old car, which is blocking us. I don't understand it. There's another old teammate of ours. Trying to get around him as well. There's another teammate of ours. Small world, right? All right, so we're 13th. Again, purple car is the only thing I'm really worried about because he's the only one mathematically and realistically that, or I say mathematically, but I mean realistically that could win the championship. Oh, tight into 3 and 4 there with Earnhardt. If we didn't lift, we would have got hooked. And this is Kane. Yeah, this is Casey Kane. He drives the what is it, black and green car. I can't tell if the white on that car is white or silver. Because I think the die-cast of that is actually silver. Kane's trying to block. Are you kidding me, Kane? Come on, man. You're going to make me have to run that shallow of an entry at one of the most dangerous tracks? Come on, bud. I mean, like, I would be scared to block someone like that because it'd be my luck. I would come down. It'd be too late. I would get hit, get loose, and end up in the catch fence. That's my philosophy. Like, it's for the win. I could get it, but, I mean, what's the difference between 9th and 10th place? Or 11th or 10th place? Like, big deal. I know the stat, it's all good and stuff, but I'll pass. See if I can butt ram this 5 car down the straightaway here. Don't want to wreck him. I just want to get around him. Whoa, Nelly. Yep, that was bad. And Kyle Busch goes up high to block. Looks like he overshot the corner, but he's just following our racing line. Did I see a Napa Auto Parts decal? No, I thought I saw a Napa decal in that 5 car. I'm like, what? When did Hendrick Motorsports have Napa sponsorship? It wasn't. That was interesting. Can we squeeze the top 5 here right at the get-go? Come on now. Edwards battling Yaley for 4th. He's going to take the spot. Vickers, Boyer, and Hamil. This car's cooking. Don't want to overdrive it. Again, our goal is to not wreck. We have a championship on the line. You know, it's very important we get this thing home in one piece. And Clint Boyer, who has been a rival of us this season. Oh, Shane Hamil's going to throw a block to him. That's not going to help us out. And now they're 2 wide. Oh, can we squeeze them 3 wide? Off the corner. Drag race. Not clear. Boyer's not going to get there. Got it. Yes. 5th place, dude. Shane totally gave us... He threw a dog a bone, so to speak. I mean, he went and made an aggressive move to block Boyer. That set him 2 wide. I think that stalled Boyer out just a smidge. And that gave us the momentum to really just cook on the inside, shorter way around the racetrack. Another win for Kenseth. Back-to-back wins. Domination. Again, all 3 of the Roush-Keteers into the top 5. I'm telling you, this is literally like Jeff Gordon 98, but with 3 different cars. It's Jimmy Johnson 2007. So you know it's just not me just dominating the whole game. It's just that's how good our team is. I mean, it's freaking Roush in their prime. And the Busch Series 300, it literally says Busch Series. That's funny. Busch Beer got on NASCAR 06. I think that's hilarious. And we're over 3 million now. That's pretty good. And again, I mean, our teammates, it's literally like colleague racing. Like, every time one of our teammates win, we're all happy for each other. It's freaking awesome. Or just about wrapping up this episode. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, Roush-Keteer raise. So Jack Roush said, you know what? We're making bank. We're winning races. We're leading the championship. And let's go check it out what our new pay raise. 36,000. Holy moly. Check this out. So last year we made, in 35 starts, 625,000. We won 9 races. Look at the t-shirt sales. Look at the die. How did we only sell... Dang, they got some cheap die casts. Oh, no, that's based on an average. I was about to say, how the heck did we sell 2,200 die casts and we only made 2,300? It's because it's based on a $15 average. $15 for a 124? Shoot. That's what it is in the game. It looks like a Racing Champions 124. I'll show it whenever we own a team in the game. That's a 7% average. We only got 1% last year. Man, them Roush-Keteers, they know how to do merchandising. So we're cooking. We are cooking, y'all. And yeah, still no contract. I mean, at this point, is it more likely that we'll end up buying a cup team? I mean, it's crazy. It would be fun to take like a team like what is it? I would like to take a team like this, like MB2, where it has 3 different vehicles. That'd be really cool. Take that and turn it into like a powerhouse, or take Evernham and add a 3rd Dodge. That'd be cool. Or like Bill Davis Racing. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Love y'all. 2 months left of the season. Have a great one. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.